It's alive! Alive! Welcome to my top 10 live albums by metal/rock bands of all time. That's right, I'm not talking about live albums on the channel ever. So this is a questy first. A questy first. Let's talk about some live albums before I get into my top 10. You know what I'm going to say. Pop down yours down below. What's your top 10 favourite live albums by bands you love, or even bands you hate? Let me know down below. And let's get started with my number 10, which is a surprise one. It comes out of left field. I've mentioned I didn't like this band like 3 years ago until I've seen them live. And now I quite enjoy them, and a ranking will be coming soon-ish. I say soon. It might be like a year soon, but we'll see. Kiss with Alive. That's right. Kiss is on this list. What the fuck is going on, Questy? This album, though, is so good. It has most of the hard-hitting songs on, the faster, more just catchier Kiss songs that I just love. Deuce, Strutter, Black Diamond, and also, other fun stuff like Rock and Roll All Night. Great selection of songs. Kiss is better when they're live anyway. So this album is like an essential listen for Kiss fans and just people in general who want to get into the band, because live they just put on so much more show and atmosphere, and you can feel it on the album. Real good album, and one of the best of all time, pretty much. But for me, it's coming in at number 10. Now, number 9 is Kamelot, One Cold Winter's Night. Yep, surprise one, Kamelot. I love Roy Khan's vocals, and this is when Roy Khan was still in the band. His vocals are just unmatched, and on this album, he just showcases it just tenfold. He could sing birds to sleep. It's amazing. It has so many good songs. Some of the best songs they've done. Karma is on this one, and a lot of stuff like Black Halo, March of Mephisto. Fun, great Kamelot songs that I love from start to finish. Kamelot's such an underrated band as well. I love it. I love power metal in general. You might get a lot of power metal on this list. Wink, wink. Nose, nose. And this is just the start of it, because power metal's just the best live. Come on. When you talk about live bands, power metal is the best. And Kamelot, so good. Roy Khan, fucking legend. This album was great. Next up, we're going to talk about Epica's The Classical Conspiracy. I had this album, I listened to it a shit ton. It has the classical, Epica songs on, but it also has another disc of just, classical covers. They do, Pirates of the Caribbean and stuff like that. I can't remember if, Lord of the Rings or Star Wars or something was on it, but I love the classical songs on this. They have a whole orchestra. I love that kind of music, and having that with Epica as well just gives it this more symphonic feel and just this more epic nature to the songs. Great songs on this. Simone is a goddess, singing beautifully. Love this album from start to finish. It's one of the ones I actually owned. The rest have just been streamed. But yeah, I will own most of them sometime after my black metal collection. But yeah, love this album from start to finish, and Epica can't do any wrong. They can't do any fucking wrong. Now for something completely different, we talk about power, symphonic, and now it's prog's turn. Dream Theater, live scenes from New York. Holy shit. Holy shit. So this is the very Metropolis Part 2 heavy album, which is so good, because that's one of the greatest concept albums of all time. They do it in full. They also do a couple of other songs as well to keep things interesting. Change of seasons. Wow. But yeah, love Metropolis Part 2. It's one of the greatest songs. I mean, it's one of the greatest albums ever created. Stuff like Home, Overture, come on, Finally Free, just blows your mind every time. And live, they're just a force to be reckoned with. Say what you will about James LaBrie's vocals. I love him. I've seen him live twice, and they've both been really goddamn good. So I speak from experience. I love his vocals. I love the band live, and this album is just mind-melting. Now for something spooky. Mayhem, live in Leipzig. That's correct. A black metal album on a live list. What the fuck is going on? This isn't just any black metal album. This is one of the best, with Dead on vocals as well. One of the only recordings with him as well. It's such a creepy atmosphere, such a great album. Kind of haunting as well. Dead's vocals are just, they can't be beaten. They can't be beaten. Such a cold atmosphere. They have songs from Death Crush, from the EP, and from De Mysterious, even though it wasn't even out then. Love the selection of songs, love the intensity, love Dead's vocals, love the atmosphere. It's all fucking good. I got to mention Live in Leipzig, because I'm probably saying that wrong. But yeah, I adore it. And the album cover, it's classic. Bloody stone cold classic. Now for some more power metal. We're going with Iced Earth, Alive in Athens. Holy shit. Iced Earth is great live. My god, Matt Barlow blows your socks off. So many good songs on here as well, because I think they were touring Something Wicked This Way Comes, which is my favourite Iced Earth album. More catchy melodies, the choruses on it are way catchier, but it has cool stuff on, like the Storm Rider, stuff from the debut, Dark Saga, yeah, Iced Earth is great. Iced Earth is great, and the selection of songs on here, amazing. Matt Barlow sings his ass off. Great stuff, and one of my favourite live albums of all time. Next up is Unleashed in the East by Priest. Hey, that's like a rhyme. Unleashed in the East by Priest. This is great. The Green Manalashini? I've definitely said that wrong. The Ripper. This has so many good songs on. Holy shit. Victim of Changes. It's like one of the greatest live albums of all time, and it's frequently on people's best lists because it's one of the best. That's why. Because it's one of the fucking best. Holy shit. I adore this album from start to finish. If you want a live Priest album, this is the one to grab. This is the one to get, because every song's a banger, and it'll keep you entertained the entire way through. Rob Halford. Genius. Next up, we're going for Opeth. Of course we are. The Roundhouse tapes. So many good songs. Blackwater Park, Face of Melinda, Night in the Silent Water. Like, everything on here is amazing. You could pick any selection of songs out by them, and I'd be like, oh my god, it's the best ever. But this one is the best ever. It's so good. Mikhail's just sounds demonic on it. Great recording, great selection of songs, and it's from my favourite band, so yeah, of course it's gonna be on this list. But only at number 3. Number 2 is gonna be the mighty Iron Maiden. That's correct. What? Iron Maiden's not 1? What the fuck is 1? We'll get to that. Yeah, Iron Maiden. Which one to pick, though? There's so many fucking good ones. Because Live After Death is like the classic one that everyone picks. But that's not my favourite. Death on the Road is one that I had on CD and I played the shit out of, and I love the fact that Journeyman's on it and Lord of the Flies, so I really wanted to pick that. But I got to go with Rock in Rio. Rock in Rio is just, it's from like my favourite album, Brave New World. It's got Brave New World, Ghost of the Navigator, Dream of Mirrors. Yeah, Blood Brothers, which is so good live. I love it. I adore it. This is just such a good selection. The Clansman, amazing. I adore this album from start to finish. It's a classic. It's Rock in Rio. It's one of the greatest gigs of all time. And it's here at number 2. So what is number 1? Scratching my head. Pondering existence. Number 1 is Live Beyond the Spheres by Blind Guardian. That is correct. My favourite album is kind of a recent-ish one, and it's a triple album. Holy shit, 3 discs of entertainment spanning the whole career. It's good. It's bloody good. I love it. Every song on here. Like Majesty from the debut, Battalions of Fear. You got Valhalla from Follow the Blind. You got The Ninth Wave kicking it off from Beyond the Red Mirror. You have, like, Fly. You have everything. And then there was Silence, a 15-minute long song from the most underrated album. It's amazing. The selection of songs is crazy. And Blind Guardian is Blind Guardian's a band which is better live than on record. A record's still good, but live is a different kettle of fish. So if I had one album to pick for someone, a Blind Guardian, to want to get in Blind Guardian, I'd pick Live Beyond the Spheres. I'd say, there you go. You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Yeah, it's good, and it's easily my favourite live album of all time, and I want to go re-listen to it right now. So if you've never checked it out, go check out Live Beyond the Spheres. There's even a dragon on the cover. How can you not enjoy that? But yeah, enough gushing about Blind Guardian. We've done that a lot recently, and it is my number 1. So let me know down below your favourite live albums of all time. what albums I've been missed off. There's probably loads, like Metallica ones and stupid shit. Slayer's Decade of Aggression and stuff like that, yeah. Loads I've missed off, but let me know down below. We'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.